Hello, right. My name is Robbie, 62 years old, born in South Wales, now living over the bridge. And about 12 years ago, I thought it would be a good idea to invest in property in Newport. The reason being mainly it was Cardiff was very expensive, Bristol was very expensive, and Newport seemed like an opportunity. So rather naively, I plunged into purchasing a couple of HMOs in the centre of town. The letting agent was obviously managing the property for me, but to be honest with you, there was no real commitment, no personal involvement in the property, and there was no hands-on management I felt from the letting agents. And as a result, the property just went downhill. It just got progressively shabbier and shabbier. And then that in turn breeds low rent, that in turn breeds vacant properties, that in turn breeds disrespectful tenants, and there's no response from the letting agent. Financially, we were losing money on the properties. I was losing probably £5,000 just on vacant properties not let out and unpaid rent. I think if we hadn't met HMO Heaven, I would have probably sold the properties in auction, got less than I paid for them, and walked away with my tail between my legs thinking, that's property done, not again. I found HMO Heaven about a year ago, and it was a letter through the post, to be honest with you, and thought, this sounds too good to be true. So we immediately had our suspicions about how this would be working out. And I think because we were just so exasperated with the property and the way the property was being managed, I think we decided that if it was half true, then it would be worth pursuing. I've worked with HMO Heaven now for about 12 months, and it's actually been good fun. I've enjoyed it. They've taken all the stress, all the headaches, all the heartaches out of the refurbishment, which was extensive. There are pictures available, I'm sure, on the website, but it went from being a very, very derelict, almost unlivable in property to what is now quite a boutique finish. And that journey from dereliction to boutique has been an enjoyable one. The advantages of working with them have been immense. Nicky Taylor's been on site every day. She's managed builders, she managed subcontractors, and to be honest with you, had it not been for HMO Heaven, I would not be still owning the properties. So the property is now refurbished. The flats are all now let out to good tenants. The future for me is bright. I feel now we can relax about the properties. We will know they'll be looked after, know they're cared for, know the tenants are looked after. The future for me now is 5 years of guaranteed rents, 5 years of no hassles from tenants and management of the property. The guaranteed rent will be more than the rent I was getting from the mainstream letting agents. Missing rents, deductions, VAT, vacant properties, petty repairs, etc., building up. Guaranteed rent will surpass what I was getting before. And the fact it is guaranteed for 5 years is hassle-free and worry-free for me. HMO Heaven told me in the very beginning of the project that they would invest in the property. They would specifically look at dressing the property, final preparation. I feel with HMO Heaven we have got 100% commitment. I'd see them as being partners rather than agents or remote property managers. I see them very much invested in the property. They have an invested interest in the property, and as a result, they care basically. Years ago, being a South Welsh boy in a rough school, I believed in dragons and I believed in Father Christmas, I guess, but I never believed in angels until the last 12 months. So if anybody else is thinking about going along with them, don't think twice, just do it.